me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Who am I but a Dre Mac? Came into the game just to spit facts. Into the space that I'm in. They got me by the Drake cause I'm cold with the pen. I run no diamonds but I still shine. You can dig me cause my bar's mine. My tracks flame like a Galoo. The hardest part on my tongue, thinking is a warm glue. I'ma throw with a gas leak. Camouflage in the mist, but you smell me. One spark, then I bet you I'ma blow up. The throw my name around, get stupid, then you go dumb. No rest for the weary. A bunch of sitting in his man, but you can't see me. You rather drink than go pull up. I'm jerking knife through the game, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. I came to eat at the a la carte. Got stripped of a bear, call me brainstorm. Then I come together like a Voltron. Then I pour all the planks, you use Decepticon. Straight rappers to retreat like Cobra. 80s they can float, they like up in the storage and I mean man. Up, down, man, I'm cheap. You a beast, man. I take a beat in. Ninja Turtle rap, Turtle Grants get defeated. High samurai, you can call me Night Rider. You can never stop me, cause I'm a guy bomb. Bad attitude like a rocket, my whole to the A, and I bet you can stop us. LL bad when I go and show up. You can hear the haters in the back. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie.
This is a test. This station is conducting a test of the emergency broadcasting system. This is only a test.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce. Don't get that honey sauce on me. I don't like the way it tastes with my chicken wings.
We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What is going on, everybody? This your man Dre Mac coming to you again with another episode of the Dre Mac Show. Death Battle Fridays, 4th of July special. Of course, I'm not going to be having you on here long because, of course, I want you to have a great holiday. Even if you don't celebrate the 4th, like the celebration of the 4th, enjoy your family. Enjoy that time with your family. Enjoy that time buttering those biscuits with your family, because guaranteed somebody is going to have that conversation with you, and it's going to be a buttery biscuit time. Oh, man. But today, of course, today's death battle is Optimus Prime versus Gundam. That is the death battle for today. So I was supposed to do this 2 weeks ago. Even my brother asked about it. He was like, what happened to the death battle, you know what I mean, with Optimus Prime and you know, the Gundam? What's going on? Well, we about to get into it today. So hopefully you guys are happy again. Hope you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gan over at the Heavy Gan channel, but you already know how I do. The real question is
Say why you hating on my energy? Say why you hating on my energy? I don't think you wanna be my enemy.
all right. All right, give me just a second here. Let me. Good God, that is loud in my ear. Hold on, because my music ain't even like it's just the death battle was already loud in my ear. All right. Let me just go and shout out everybody who's in the house. Of course, my man Marley is up in here. I know he can't wait for a death battle. Rashad Walker's up in here. What's up? You said a rumor that RDJ had a scene in Ironheart with Riri and Disney deleted it. I haven't saw it. Rashad Walker, you know where to get at me at. Send me that that information. Because I'm off for till further notice until the following week. So let me know because I wouldn't mind doing a couple videos and stuff like that. My man Wavy Thames, what's up? Good morning. Tina, aka Minty Gasm, what's up? Good morning. Said you said Optimus Prime Video, Amazon Prime, Autobots and 5. Oh snap! Erica D, aka She Loves Fantasy. What's up, girl? What's up? Toria Rainbow Love. Man, I enjoyed you guys' conversation yesterday. I enjoyed that conversation, and I wouldn't mind on one of my off days just popping in and hanging with all of y'all. Just if that's okay, you know what I mean. I ain't trying to be the fifth wheel to, I'm the Midwest wheel. Y'all East Coast. You know what I'm saying? I'm Midwest B, and but I wouldn't mind. Or we do something. All of you guys come hang with me or something, man, because I just love that conversation, man. If you haven't checked out, it's a Man Cave podcast. It's a man. Hold on, wait a minute, because I wrote it down. Like I just made for sure that I made for sure that I put it in my groups. I mean the YouTubers that you need to follow. But Man Cave 101 podcast. Check out Man Cave 101 podcast. Great conversation last night. All kinds of different sides, but man, it wasn't no butter biscuit in. Of course, Torian is in there. Ain't gonna be no butter biscuit business up in there. You know what I mean? But it was just a great conversation, all around about Superman, Ironheart, all of that. So, exactly. So just Man Cave 101 podcast. Oh, okay. All right, I got you, Rashad. Yeah, Man Cave 101 podcast. My man Toria Rainbow Loaded and the crew was up in there, man. Hey, please check them out. It was a great time just listening to the conversation. I was laughing. I was in Walmart listening to it rolling. So check it out. My church auntie, Miss Roberta's up in the house. Hey, I got that edit for you. I got you. You go love. See, I did this with the mind. First of all, I told D Sizzle to hook up the visuals for me. You know what I mean? Because that's what he been doing. The butter biscuit visuals for me. Miss Roberta, I edited something that you would absolutely love. Oh, it's gonna bring some nostalgia back when I play it. Michael Johnson, what's up? Good morning and happy 4th to you also. All right, let me while we talking about it, because I showed a little bit of it yesterday, but I said it was unedited. You know what I mean? It was unedited. I didn't really get to, really get to do my thing. You know what I'm saying on it. But this is hold up. Which one is it? Oh my God. Okay, this is it. Okay, this is the one I got to get rid of. All right. So just stand back. First of all, I gotta get this death battle thing going on. But Miss Roberta, this one is for you.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Now you can own one of the greatest gospel albums ever. On the rough side, with only giant hits and legendary stars.
Biscuit. I know the truth about it. I love. Oh, how I love this biscuit. Oh, how I love this biscuit. It is the best biscuit. I know.
We now return to the Transformers.
I swear I am a whole troll. I am a whole troll. I am a Decepticon for real. Okay. Oh, you know what's it's not funny. It's not funny. But RIP to the guy who actually sung that. They called him Pastor something, but he passed away. He was making these videos, doing these songs and stuff like that, and he actually passed away. So RIP to that brother that made that. But man, I had to do it. I had to do it like that though. Just I was thinking about Miss Roberta when I was editing it. I was like, what would take this over the top? The old time life gospel. I'm coming up, doom, 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 on the rough side of the biscuits. Oh man, no, it was it's in the video that you sent me, Miss Roberta. The guy in the car who was singing that song, yeah, he passed away. It wasn't Rance Allen, but it was the guy that was in there. Yeah, he passed away. So it was what? Hold on, wait a minute. I'm looking at her right now. Pastor Fred. That's the guy who I'm looking at it right now. It's Pastor Fred who actually is in the video that everybody reacted to, laughing about it and everything. He actually passed away. So RIP to Pastor Fred or whatever. But man, I ain't gonna lie, it's still funny. It's still, and he's making us laugh all the way to now. So yeah, them old commercials like that. Remember the love one? Oh, when you had to fall in, when you was trying to fall in love at night. Oh man, Time Life Video presents. That's petty. I'm so petty. That's why, honestly, I don't beef with nobody. I am very petty though. If you start bothering me, he does. He sounds just like Rance Allen though. But if you bother me, I just get petty. It's nothing personal. I don't attack your mama. I don't be like, I want to fight. I just get real petty, like real petty. And I make videos and little edits and stuff like that. And I just make fun of you. That's the comedian in me. I tried comedy and it just was not my forte like that. You know what I mean? So he said, now you need one in every genre. We got the original. We got the upbeat, you know what I'm saying? The 70s one got me a copyright strike. Q Hefner, what's up? So I can't do the copyright strike one. There's a rock one, but that one, like a heavy metal one, that's wild. That's wild. It's wild. I'm not even gonna lie. It's crazy. Oh yeah, I believe that. I remember that. Yeah, that was hilarious. He said, I used to get John P. Key and Rance Allen mixed up because they sounded. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. I used to be into some Marvin Sapp. What's the other brother? Big brother. Big light-skinned brother used to have a curl. I forgot his name. But really, I still love his music. You know what I mean? I love gospel. I do. I love some gospel music. I really love. You know what I mean? But yeah. But anyway, let's get off of that. Let's transition over, to this death battle because I want you guys to enjoy enjoy your families today. Plus, people be saying that all my Fred Hammond, boy, Rashad Walker, boy, Rashad, you on point. Yeah. But boy, you on point. Boy, you on point. Anyway, yeah, Fred Hammond, man, still got one of my favorite gospel songs of all time. Still got. But my grandma used to have that. I heard that song over and over and over because she played that tape nonstop. As soon as I came in here, and I'm gonna play my gospel music, so don't just sit down and watch television while I play my gospel music. Oh my God, Miss Roberta, thank you so very. I almost spit out my water. Thank you so very much for the $10 super chat. To support pettiness anointing all contributions. Oh my God. Thank you so very much. I'm about to hook you up.
You are truly amazing. Thank you for your super chat.
You wanna be my enemy.
Thank you. All right, let's get to this death battle. This is Optimus Prime versus Gundam mech suits. Who do you think is going to win? Before we even get started, put it in the chat or watch this on the. Since all I do is race baiting content. That's what one commenter said. All I do is stuff that bait this race baiting. Why do I have to talk about race so much? I love the white man. I'm trying to get the white man's approval. So please put down which robot you want to win because I love the white man so much. So one of the wildest comments I've ever heard. Oh my God. I ain't gonna lie. I started laughing. I thought it was hilarious. I gotta do it. I because I've seen that, but I'll do it again. I was trying to get a lot of the stuff I have not ever seen first, and then start trickling down to the stuff I've already seen. But yeah, most definitely Thor versus Wonder Woman is great. I forgot who won, but it is great. It is great. All right. Put yourself down in the comment section or in the chat below. Let's go.
Across this vast world of different nations with different people, it is the clash of opinions which truly divides us. However, there is one universal truth which absolutely everyone can agree on.
Giant robots are freaking awesome! Like Optimus Prime, the original G1 Transformer.
Yes, he
and
is.
the RX-78-2, the original Mobile Suit Gundam.
So so we're clear. We got the original Gundam suit Gundam, RX-78-2 Gundam, and we have Optimus Prime. Now, I got to figure out which Optimus Prime are they using. Matter of fact, did they say G1? Matter of fact, let me kind of go back to see if they said G1 just real quick, or they just said Optimus Prime. Because if they said just Optimus Prime, oh my God, this Gundam is going to get his ass. Sorry, Miss Roberta. He'll get his behind whooped. She almost got the got the shoe. Almost hit me with it. I felt it coming.
Giant robots are freaking awesome! Like Optimus Prime, the original G1 Transformer.
Okay, the original G1 Transformer. Okay, I wanted to make sure I heard it right. Because if they went with God Jinrai, with God Bomber, and all of that, that Gundam is not standing a chance at all. Or Optimus Prime from the dang old movies is a murderous psychopath. Y'all talking, and that's what's crazy. Riri Williams is a criminal. Dude, man, Optimus Prime, one of the greatest heroes of all time, is around there murdering people. I'm just saying. What's up, the informant media? What is good? So, I'm just saying. I just wanted to make for sure which one we were going with.
And the RX-78-2, the original Mobile Suit Gundam.
These aren't just any robots, they're the old school classics. the first of their kind, and we're in for a robo battle of East versus West.
Well, Optimus was originally a Japanese toy.
He's Whiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm really excited about this. I think it's been for. I think I've seen this. I'm not real. I don't know. I don't think I've seen this. I'm not for sure. It's been, if it is, it's been a long time. But like I said, who I got, Optimus, for the simple fact he's been fighting for well over 1 million years, and he fought well over 1 million years until the events of Transformers the movie, where unfortunately he succumbs to his wounds and dies, and then he is resurrected as a mummy version of Optimus, or a zombie. Then they broke it back with the power of the Matrix and all this yada yada yada. Only just kill him again in the Japanese anime again, you know, with Vector Sigma. It's just, I know so much. Yeah, I did so much. Yes, he did. I mean, the Fallen is a prime, and he said, "Give me your face." Ain't nobody, no. Especially after you got the power of the Matrix. Yeah, no.
Millions of years ago, on a distant planet called Cybertron, a great unrest grew between two factions of robotic beings, the Decepticons and the Autobots. With little warning, they found themselves entangled in civil war.
Led by that douchebag Megatron, the
Megatron go
Decepticons
hard
started
too.
gunning down any bot they pleased for basically no reason, including some guy named Orion Pax, which will be important later.
Now, Orion Pax in the new continuity, in Transformers 1, of course, turns into Optimus Prime, which he is completely OP after he becomes Optimus Prime. You know, after he gets the power of the Matrix and Transformers 1, Megatron, who has the cog of Megatronus inside, cannot. You know, I'm big train. I can't pull him out. But that didn't sound right. But I just literally got is Power Convoy in Japanese, but it's Power Optimus Prime, where he's like a gigantic like almost the size of Devastator, a base / robot. But anyway, but in Transformers, I wish it was a little newer, because in Transformers 1, once he becomes Optimus Prime, just that small part of the movie, he drove out the forces of the Decepticons, like literally out of Icon City. You know what I mean? And man, it is just dope. So, okay, my bad. I had to stop.
Rest in peace, Bro.
What Megatron didn't know was that this seemingly random encounter would end up reshaping the universe.
Thanks to a robot Gandalf, Orion Pax was rebuilt into something bigger, stronger, and way more recognizable.
The newest commander of the Autobots had risen, Optimus Prime.
The Autobots will never sacrifice freedom.
If they use the aligned continuity Optimus Prime, oh yeah, Gundam is really getting beat up. I'm sorry. If they use the aligned continuity version of Optimus Prime and not the original G1, oh my God. Good luck, Gundam.
Optimus is a powerful warrior with tons of awesome robo powers.
As a Transformer, he can scan nearby objects and morph his body to resemble
9 million
becoming
years
a
old.
robot in disguise.
His favorite is a classic
Not Motley Crue.
1979 Kenworth
Just likes
K100
dancing.
tractor. An oldie but a
26
goodie which
stopped in all
sports 500 horsepower and can book it over 80 miles per hour. He even gets a trailer, which, when he doesn't need it, mysteriously disappears into thin.
Wait a minute. Now that they put the Power Master up in here, me and my brother Rico, who was in here, aka Super Six Shot, we talked about this. If they bring Power Master Optimus Prime, that's in the American version, but in the Japanese version is God Genrai. And oh my Lord, God Genrai is OP. It is super stupid how OP God Genrai is. You know what I mean? Which is his name in the in Japanese Master Force. You know, if then being an action map, oh my God. But we're never going to talk about his action master form, though. Never going to talk about that.
the thin air. No, really, where the hell does that thing go? I need to know.
More importantly, the life force of every Transformer resides in their spark, sort of like a soul. And Optimus is no different, except that his spark gives him a few unique abilities.
Yeah, his spark's pretty rare. Compared to other Robo people, it gives him increased strength, speed, and durability. He can shoot laser beams from his hands, fly with either a jetpack or his feet boosters, and move his limbs around while they're detached like some sort of ghost robot Ray-Ban. Ooh!
Optimus is referred to as a 0.1%er. That is how rare a being of his caliber is.
Is that what all those people on Wall Street were protesting?
Even then, many of Optimus's abilities are further enhanced thanks to his possession of one of the most powerful artifacts in Cybertron's history. The Matrix of Leadership.
Yeah, you know, it's nothing much. It's just a piece of robot god.
The Matrix is a conduit for the power of Primus, the creator of the Transformer race. With this, Optimus can heal some of his most grievous wounds.
What? Not all the time. Like, you know, when he died.
And use the power of the Matrix to light our darkest hour.
Well, he has an impressive arsenal to hopefully keep that particular problem from coming up again.
Yeah. Never again.
I mean, Optimus from the comics to the movies or whatever, my man is yeah. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, especially in Marvel Comics. Marvel Comics did him dirty. Now, I know in the UK version of the comics, because they kept the continuity going, unlike America, who stopped, you know, the original Marvel comics kept going, and you know, they had no problem killing them off. I mean, even in Dreamways, they had no problem killing them off again. Yeah, they just did he's died a lot. Yeah, I mean, they traumatized a lot of kids. That's why they brought him back.
Regardless, he wields the Ion Blaster, a giant death cannon which Prime one-hands like a boss. This big old rifle fires bolts of energy strong enough to take down most Decepticons, and can even be fired into space from ground level. Even better, it never seems to run out of ammo.
So don't. Unless you're playing the game.
Dream.
Optimus Prime also carries numerous weapons composed of Energon, a raw energy force used by Transformers to power their technology and, well, themselves.
He's got a glowy Energon axe and Energon swords, perfect for slicing up robots of all sizes.
One
and
of the
I guess
greatest
they probably
Transformer
work pretty
games
good
ever.
on people too.
Fighting fire with fire, Optimus Prime led the fight against the Decepticons for several millennia. Eventually, the war even found its way to our own Earth.
But we've got nothing to worry about with Optimus protecting the planet. He's tanked blasts that would tear other bots apart, like when this mega refinery exploded. It could be seen from outer space. He's punched the ground so hard, the trees around him freaking exploded.
Child's play, Boomstick. He's strong enough to...
I'm about to say, I love that they showed it from Transformers Devastation, because it's one of the greatest Transformer games ever to be created. I mean Transformer, as far as like G1 is setting, because there's War for Cybertron is dope too, but still, golly, this awesome.
Tip this large oil tanker, which, when compared to the real-life Sea-Wise giant, must weigh over 700,000 tons.
In the water,
He's tossed a satellite into orbit and punched hard enough to crack Six Shot's chest plate.
Who boasted that his armor was drawn from the compacted subatomic matter of a collapsed star.
Six Shot got punched in the chest. You got punched in your chest. And he cracked it.
Let you know, such a star would have a density of over 300 billion tons per cubic inch.
That's crazy.
While great density doesn't necessarily beget great toughness, this still means Six Shot's armor was 500 billion times more dense than osmium, the most dense natural material on Earth.
You're the most dense natural material on Earth.
What'd you say?
And our Robo Commander wrecked it. He's fast enough to catch up to this Decepticon space shuttle in just 23 seconds.
Given the size of the Earth here,
and I got him up there. Sorry, just had to point that out.
And the angle of ascent, we can determine he's moving around 125,000 miles per hour. He's also a talented leader, capable of commanding 1,000 battles at the same time via the Omniglobe.
Like Skynet, but in a giant disco ball. He's used that crazy strength of his to punch through Megatron, who once tanked an explosion big enough to knock Cybertron out of orbit. And thanks to the weird robo-magic of the Matrix, he's even defeated Unicorn.
Unicorn.
Who's basically a giant robot Satan who eats planets.
I was thinking of him the other day. I'm like, I was trying to think of Unicron and could not. I forgot which Death Battle we were watching.
This guy is unstoppable.
Not necessarily. Optimus is certainly powerful, but after all is said and done, he has one major weakness.
To violate that law would destroy our honor.
He's just too nice.
He is. Unless you're talking about the movie version where he's a murderous psychopath. Or, yeah, well, Transformer Prime, he's not as nice. Well, he is, but he's honorable in the G1 cartoon continuity. But when you start looking at, like I said, the Japanese continuities and, you know, the essence of Optimus being part of God Jinrai, then being part of Leo Kaiser, who forms with is over there. I can't think of dude's name, but you know what I mean. His essence in Japanese continuity is totally different. In Japanese continuity, yeah, you might as well go ahead and pack it up, big dog.
Yeah, he's kind of all about the whole honor and fair fighting thing, which kind of screwed him over more than once, and even got him killed multiple times. Plus, he killed himself once just because he accidentally broke the rules in a freaking game. Yeah.
But when his back is to the wall and all hell's breaking loose, he'll fight to the end, riding the eye of the storm.
One shall stand, one shall fall.
In the year 2179.
Oh, yeah. Movie Optimus Prime is about that life. Like, what? What's up? Matter of fact, remember in what was that? Not Dark of the Moon. What was the one with Kay Yeager? The one before that, with Galvatron. As soon as he transformed after being in that cryostasis, he got up. Was all about, you know what I mean? Like, I'm killing all of y'all. Like, wait a minute, hold up, dog. I just resurrected you. What are you doing? Matter of fact, the beginning of Bumblebee, he knocked off like how many Decepticons were in that war before he got surrounded, and he still had enough power to beat all of them up and leave. That's my guy, Optimus Prime.
9. Humanity has embraced the stars.
Well, mostly.
Right. After a somewhat united humanity expanded across the solar system, the ideologies between those on Earth and those in space began to drift apart. A new space-noid republic, the Principality of Zeon, arose to challenge the Earth Federation.
Space-noid? That like the Domino's pizza mascot, but in space?
No, more like space Nazis.
Oh, well, I guess it's no surprise that they started a war by gassing a populated space colony and dropping the whole thing on the planet. Man.
Good God. And yes, G1 Rodimus Prime is technically stronger. His get-up was all in his head. It was all in his head because he didn't feel like he could live up to Optimus.
That's messed up, but that's just how it started.
Oh,
For
yeah,
the real
Rashad
star of the
Walker's
show,
greatest.
some smart guys put their heads together and came up with the coolest thing they could think of. Giant fighting robots.
These were
I didn't know that,
mobiles,
Torian.
and one of Earth's nuttier engineers had developed a suit which would put all others to shame. This was the RX-78-2, otherwise known as the Gundam.
That's the original Gundam.
There have been lots of mobile suits named Gundam, but this was the original granddaddy of them all.
This experimental mobile suit was hidden on a remote colony, but before its maiden voyage with the equally classified white base could begin, it was caught in a surprise Zeon attack.
With just 2 Zaku suits, the space Nazis wiped out almost all of the white base's military crew. The only people left to save these secret projects were civilians who had no idea these things even existed.
Among those who rose up was a young boy named Amuro Ray.
Oh, yeah, 22. Yeah, Transformer Prime is dope.
Brilliant, albeit standoffish, Amuro was actually the son of the Gundam's chief engineer, and had already stumbled upon the mech's coded blueprints.
So he grabbed the owner's manual, jumped in the Gundam, and flew into the fight. Damn, not too shabby for going off just the manual.
Amuro quickly adapted to its complex controls thanks to its learning computer system, designed so the Gundam itself can learn its pilot's limitations and compensate.
All right, so God, I wish they took this off.
Its body is
godly. Never mind.
Made of a super durable Luna titanium alloy called Gundarium. Of course.
Yet another fictional metal that's way better than anything in real life.
What up,
For weapons, it's got twin 60mm Vulcan guns for ears. It's got a shield that can block shots strong enough to take down warships, and a gravity hammer, a supersized flail that's rocket propelled. Whoever came up with that is my goddamn hero. Same with the guy who built the ultra-destructive beam rifle.
That would be the ingenious Dr. Minovsky. Thanks to him, the beam rifle is a marvelous feat of weapons engineering. Minovsky had developed a way to miniaturize the enormous megaparticle cannons found on warships without losing any power.
The result is a Gundam-sized rifle that can take down entire fleets of ships all on its own. It's like having a pistol with all the power of 1,000 tanks.
A single shot could easily tear through a 13,000-ton Musai-class warship. Given
that's crazy. That's crazy.
The official stats of this ship, to tear it asunder like so would require a strike worth nearly 9,000 tons of TNT.
Sure, the beam rifle only has 16 shots, but who really cares when you just need one?
Last but not least, the Gundam carries 2 retractable beam sabers.
Because you can't have space battles without royalty-free lightsabers.
But all these amazing weapons would be useless without an exceptional pilot. Despite still technically being a civilian, Amuro became the main pilot for the Gundam. Turns out, his skill was mostly thanks to his previously unknown abilities. Amuro was a new type.
Like Pokemon?
Right.
Apparently, humankind was never meant to live under gravity's pull. In space, without it literally weighing down their souls, some humans developed psychic powers.
That is the dumbest backstory for why someone gets powers. And
I was literally about to say that sounds utterly stupid.
heard a lot of them, Wiz. So what, you can like read minds or something?
Sort of. These powers and their capabilities have little definition, often differing between different people. Most new types can instantly understand each other upon contact, even drawing kinship between sworn enemies. Amuro's abilities in particular grant him something akin to precognition. He can predict exactly what will happen on the battlefield and where his enemies will be, and can capitalize on it if he reacts fast enough.
How could he possibly predict
Alright, I don't think that's going to work with Optimus Prime, who's been fighting for 9 million years. Okay, in the war, I think the war went on for 1 million years. Yeah. With Amuro's new type powers, the RX-78-2 can shoot down tactical targets too small and fast for eyes or military scanners to pick up, suggested hypersonic reaction speeds when compared to lesser mobile suits. So basically, he got Spider-Man powers. Because basically, he got the power of Spidey.
I'd attack from the other side.
He shot down targets too fast for the eye to see and navigated his friends through a collapsing fortress with no casualties. By the end of the war, his own reflexes were pushing the limits of the Gundam itself.
A magnetic coating was added to the Gundam to compensate, reducing the suit's friction and increasing its speed by 27%.
Over 14 years of military service, Amuro became a legendary pilot. He even learned how to use these super fast funnel guns with his Psycho powers.
Speaking of speed, the Gundam is comparable to the red Zaku piloted by Amuro's rival Char, which is 3 times faster than the standard green model.
During the first large-scale battle with mobile suits, a Zaku flew through the battlefield in 7 seconds.
By comparing the 1,072-foot-long Magellan-class starships in the distance, we can tell the Zaku flew over 7 miles. This puts the standard Zaku's top speed just under Mach 5. When tripled to compare to Char, this means the Gundam can move at least 11,000 miles per hour, 15 times the speed of sound. Eyeballing it with Amuro's new type powers and magnetic coating, it's possible the Gundam can move as fast as Mach 25. though anything over that would put it dangerously close to re-entry speeds, which its chassis cannot survive on its own.
The Gundam is strong enough to lift and throw this goofy mobile suit and tough enough to power through a magnetic field that's 7,200 degrees Fahrenheit. It survived plenty of really big explosions, including a detonating asteroid and a nuclear blast which wrecked Amuro's home colony. I bet it could wipe out the space Nazis all on its own.
It nearly did. Amuro and his Gundam were instrumental to the war effort. It doesn't matter how much the Gundam was burned. It would always stand up, dispel the fear, and fly.
Die!
Okay. Before we go any further, this Gundam suit never lost in battle, not once. Not once. I'm still going Optimus. I can look here. Look here. I don't care if it's Prime Time. I don't care if it's Amazon Prime. You know what I'm saying? Prime Movie Tuesdays. Optimus in 5. That's what I'm calling Optimus in 5. Before we go any further, let me make sure that I shout out all the people that's in that is a part of the crew. But of course, let's take a quick commercial break for those who have not seen this.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Now you can own one of the greatest gospel albums ever on the rough side, with only giant hits and legendary stars.
All right, the combatants.
I know it's the truth about it. I love. Oh, how I love this biscuit. Oh, how I love this biscuit. It is the best biscuit. I know.
We now return to the Transformers.
All right, and let's shout out the crew who has been holding Dre Mac down. I appreciate you guys. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait. Whoa. Stop everything you're doing. Go and hit that like button. I know this is probably your first time watching and you probably enjoying everything. Stop fucking on the channel and go and hit that subscribe button so you never miss one of my videos or one of my morning live streams. And for only $2.99 a month, you know you can be a part of the crew. And shout out to all my crew members that have been holding it down for Dre Mac and the crew since the beginning. All right, back to your regularly scheduled program, now in service. Go. Bye. All right. The combatants are set. And shout out to everybody that is in the chat that is watching this on the replay. You know what I'm saying? Something how I love this biscuit. Something about the biscuit. Let's go. Death battle time. Optimus Prime. Gundam. Put it in the chat. Who do you got? OP or GD? Let's go.
Are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, let me transform your eating habits.
Okay. We're going to skip past that.
Amuro, come in. Where are you?
I'm checking something out, Sailor.
Still, it always
Get your butt back to White Base.
is always good animation.
Let's roll.
Okay. He's already about it. Wavy Thames. Thank you for the new membership.
There you are.
this music. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
Vile Decepticon, I have been in battle for countless eons.
Wow. Drop kick me. God. Cut that in half. Good. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh. Not today. Wow. Yeah. No, I've not seen this. Uh-oh. One shot. Oh. That knocked him to earth. Knocked him to earth. Gundam landed on his feet.
I hate gravity.
Oh, Optimus just slid on his face. But Optimus does not stop, does not quit. Come on, Optimus. Oh, he cut the gun. Oh, Yakko. Oh. I'm trying to tell you, he's been battling too long. He's been battling way too long. Give me your face. Yeah. Oh. Wow. Oh, missed him. Is this where? Oh, he's going. Hit the gun. Oh my God.
I'm just bad.
I must stand, so you shall fall.
The power of the Matrix. The power of the Matrix. Wow. The power of the Matrix got him.
KO! He's got the touch!
I told y'all. I mean, he used the power of the Matrix. Oh, that was awesome. You got the touch. Ding, ding, ding. You got the power. Ding, so I don't get a copyright strike. Yeah.
He's got the power.
Here we go.
The Gundam was an impressive machine, and Amuro was a skilled pilot, but Optimus's...
It said, while he was technically with the military for 14 years before his mysterious demise, Amuro spent 7 of them in isolation by the Earth Federation degree.
Millions of years of battle experience completely overshadowed Amuro's 14. Also, we already know that Optimus was over 6 times faster and 9,000 times stronger.
Holy hell! Who knew Optimus was so freaking buff? But the Gundam held plenty of its own advantages. With Amuro's super future sense powers, he could keep up with Optimus's speed. And with the Gundam's firepower, who cares how much it could lift?
Unfortunately, the Gundam's limited ammunition meant this couldn't last. And even then, Optimus could certainly survive a shot from the beam rifle.
Remember that refinery explosion Optimus survived?
Yeah.
The one you could see from outer space?
This blast left an enormous gash on the planet Cybertron. To measure the power of this explosion, we needed to compare it to the curve of the planet. Now, Cybertron's size is pretty inconsistent throughout G1 Transformers history, but even when using the alternating sizes between the cartoon and the comics, the blast is far more destructive than the beam rifle in both cases.
And Optimus just walked right out of that bitch. And this isn't some weird outlier just out of the comics either. In the cartoon, Megatron survived a blast that pushed Cybertron out of orbit. And he's pretty comparable to Optimus.
To be fair, the Gundam boasted some impressive durability feats too.
Like when Amuro accidentally blew up a Zaku's nuclear reactor right in his own face.
That's right, Jay.
First time.
This explosion created a hole in the space colony which sucked out Amuro's father.
Whoops. On the bright side, he's gonna save some money on Father's Day gifts, right?
And with his height in mind, we deduced the scope of the explosion.
It's over 150,000 kilotons of TNT. That's 10,000 times more powerful than the bomb that dropped on Hiroshima, but still nowhere close to the refinery explosion Optimus survived.
Also, the Gundam couldn't.
All right, so while its relevance to G1 continuity is dubious, the Nuclear Quest Super Convoy toy depicts Optimus wearing armor which can withstand the gravitational forces within black holes. And I want to say the Nuclear Quest Super Convoy, I wonder is that Power Master Prime too. So
couldn't dodge Optimus's ion blaster forever. It was fast enough to strike targets in orbit from ground level. That puts its laser speed over 3 million miles per hour.
Even when he knew it was coming, Amuro couldn't react quick enough to dodge or block anything that fast. And even then, Optimus's time in the Omni-Globe proves he can think way faster than Amuro.
And just to blow your mind even more, in order to obliterate Unicron with the Matrix, the energy output must have equaled more than 40 Yoda tons of TNT.
What?
Like the Star Wars game. And you know what they say, size matters not. Especially when Optimus has defeated opponents as big as Devastator.
Yeah.
The Gundam was a powerful mobile suit with some astonishing firepower, but was ultimately outmatched by the Autobot's strength, speed, durability, and experience.
I'd say Optimus was primed for this fight.
The winner is Optimus Prime.
Yeah, when they said that, I was thinking, I was like, they got to be talking about Super God Jinrai. You know what I'm saying? They have to be. Because he's too old. Man, the Super God Jinrai is OP stupid. Hey, yes, Andre, where you missed it twice. Not once, but twice. Taste the biscuits, man. You got to come in here, man, and get some of that buttery biscuit taste, man. Get it while you can. But you missed it. But I love this death battle for obvious reasons. Of course, I'm a Transformers fan. You know what I mean? I'm a very, very big Transformers fan. Not saying Gundam is not dope. I just grew up on G1. But you know what I'm saying? I had an Optimus Prime toy when I was a kid that I could not transform. And it was metal. And I lost it. You know what I mean? And now I have a pretty decent sized Transformer collection now. So, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. He said, my 3-year-old just walked in with one of my Black Panther action figures. Said the Black Panther says, she said, no, it's a, hold up, wait a minute. My 3-year-old just walked in with one of my Black Panther action figures. I said, that's the Black Panther. And she said, no, it's a black. Oh, man. That's funny. Shout out to your 3-year-old. Yep, we got it twice, man. You missed it. Do you prefer Jinrai as a separate BMX suit Optimus or Truckopolitan Optimus Corpse as a mecha? Based on the way that they tried to tie the continuity, it was the essence of Optimus, but power, or you know, they call him Convoy, but they power, it was like his essence, but it was powered in that series by Jinrai until they defeated Black Zorak. The bands disbanded and they became sentient beings. Good God, I can't talk. Then that's how basically he sacrificed himself again, and that's how Leo Kaiser became, because he was what God Jinrai was, or Convoy, or Power Master Optimus Prime, and then his essence went into Leo Kaiser. So, but if I was battling, I'll pick a God Jinrai off tops. I'm picking God Jinrai because it's just, that battle is dumb. That battle is dumb. Him and Grand Maximus versus Black Zorak and Overlord. That's good TV. That's good action. If I was to pick anyone in battle, if I'm picking just based on like what I like, it's always going to be it's always going to be G1 Optimus Prime. He was the first Optimus Prime I know. Yeah, go watch Victory. Just go watch Victory. Yeah, you know. So, and especially if you can like not pay attention to some of the goofy stuff that they do. So yeah. But yeah, I like G1 Optimus more. If I'm just picking one I like, it's always going to be G1 Optimus. Always. It's my favorite character. So yeah. I know I went the long route with that, but yeah. But if I was picking a battle, it'd be Gaijin, right? I mean, I'd be like, come on, big dog. We got to do this. So yeah. But yeah, G1 Optimus forever. Yeah, this is my favorite one. All right. All right. Somebody wants me to do another reaction video and wants my list. Okay, cool. All right. Anybody got any other questions? Because that was kind of a good question. I mean, even though I'm just me and my brother, we're really into Transformers. He has a Transformer Bible. I just learned along the way. Okay, so Action Master Optimus Prime. So since that was G1 I guarantee he lost. But I didn't like that. I didn't like the Action Master. Action Master sucked. That was just a gimmick to sell more toys. But if you go with original Convoy, aka OG Optimus, or even G2 Optimus, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. I ain't like Action Master Optimus. That toy sucked. Oh, US Genrai. Yeah, Power Master. It is basically kind of the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, but it's the same thing, but they did it a little different in America because there was no cartoon to it. You know what I mean? The toy was dope, and the toy was the same as the one in Japan, but the way that they did it in Japan with the show made it better. All right. You said the Informative Media. If you're doing reactions, I highly recommend Duster, new series HBO Crime Boss stuff. You can thank me later. I'll watch it and I'll talk about it. But I try to stick to the comic book, the comic book stuff, or you know what I'm saying, that in that realm. But I love crime shows. Yeah, that was all right. I love, man, me watching Michael Franzese and all of that, and him talking, man, I watched Gotti for the first time on HBO. I watched that like about 4 months ago. Oh my God, because I never seen it on HBO. That was great. I heard the John Travolta one wasn't that good, but I like anything about the mob or whatever. I'm all about it. So I'll check that out. Duster, I'll make sure to check that out just for myself. It said that's some copyright issues there. You have to do it on Twitch. Yeah, that's true. But I'll watch it on my own because I need a new show to watch. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I might do a reaction video later on. It's gonna be a really, 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 really short video. I'm finally watching From. From is good. But yeah, Penguin was great. But I'm gonna do I think I'm gonna do a short reaction video and probably post it later on today. I might not. It's just depending on how I feel. I really kind of want to enjoy the day. I slept all yesterday. I kind of want to enjoy the day. I'm about to go cut my grass. You know what I'm saying? And around about 3 o'clock, fire up the grill. Yeah, we did cover Penguin. Fire up the grill and put some of that, that slap your mama season on this chicken and beef and get it cracking today. But I want you guys to enjoy your off day, your holiday. Enjoy it. What did you guys think about the death battle? Let me know. I'm sorry if I geeked out a little too much on Transformer. When I tell you I am a Transformer fan and a Turtles fan, please believe me. I am a fan. I wish I could show y'all some of this stuff. But all right, John Redcord, what's going on? They said they use the most vanilla one, but I guarantee you that the wing and the turn Gundam will whoop sorry ass Optimus. But then you have to go. If they go that route, then you got to go got Jinrai, Power Master Optimus Prime. You gotta go movie Optimus Prime, which is, dude, I don't know how this dude keeps surviving. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. You know what I mean? You got to go to the inline comic version of Optimus Prime. Oh my God. You know what I mean? It'll be, yeah, they very much use the vanilla Optimus Prime too. So yeah. But even those would be really great fights. It'd be really great fights. And I got my turtles. Hold on, baby, you can't see. Turtles over there. Yeah. That way. Yeah, that way. And then Transformers over here. Then I got some Transformers over there. Yeah, it's stupid. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of Death Battle Fridays with your host, Dre Mack, of course. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you never, ever miss one of my videos again. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe power, y'all. Enjoy you guys this holiday, man, with your family. Where's my outro at? You already know. This is the 4th of July. Pop some fireworks. Do it for Terry. But I gotta go. Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over? What? Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.